Yay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hit your biggest whoa. Hey Wildcats, welcome to another episode of Wildcat TV on Comcast 15. I'm Cheyenne Shepherd.
And I'm Kinsey Peterman. We hope you enjoyed your spring break, but man, I'm hungry, but I don't know how to cook any food.
Well, Kogan does. He talked to some pros at cooking.
A couple weeks ago, we joined with South and sent a few students to the Pro Start cooking competition. I talked to some master chefs about what that entailed.
So at the end of February, we took 2 students from Blue Springs and 3 students from South, and we went down to Springfield for a Pro Start culinary competition where it's run by the National Restaurant Association, and all schools from the state of Missouri can come down there and compete against one another. They have 1 hour to cook an entree, an appetizer, and a dessert, and they have no running water, and there are not any stoves. So they have 2 portable gas stoves, and that's about it.
There were like 20 judges walking by all the tables, and they had to come by and judge your sanitation and everything you were doing, so that was pretty stressful. In the end, we got 8th place, which was pretty good given that there were 15 teams, so we got in the middle, and it was an overall really good learning experience for us.
Congrats, guys, and keep on cooking. Signing off for Wildcat TV, I'm Kogan Davis.
Yum. What you doing?
Writing a poem.
Ooh, well, I'd love to hear it.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Isn't that plagiarism?
No, it's Star Wars.
Let's just go to Kaz for a story about real poets.
If you weren't aware, there's a lot of great poets in Miss Sturman's Creative Writing 2 class. Miss Sturman's class was recently visited by professional writer Mary Frances Wagner to do a workshop on poetry writing, and I got to speak with Miss Sturman with more on the subject.
We had a workshop here at the school that was sponsored by the Writers' Place. The Writers' Place is an organization that puts on a lot of writing events throughout the Kansas City area. For instance, they have poetry readings and writing workshops. And one of the things they do is they participate in the In Our Own Words writing program. It's a youth outreach program to schools throughout the Kansas City area that bring a professional writer into the schools and workshop with the students. And then there's a culminating event at the Plaza Library where the students get to workshop with some additional professional writers, share their poetry in a poetry reading, and even win some cash awards for their work. We had actually 2 students who won cash prizes. Kaylin Klotz won a 3rd place prize for her poem titled Ghost, and Samantha Johnson won a 1st place prize for her poem Give and Take.
I was kind of shocked when I first won because there was multiple people who placed 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and I was the last 1st place winner that they called. So I was kind of thrown off guard, and it kind of shook me up, but it was fine. I had a lot of fun, and I had to read my poem afterwards, which was a little scary, but overall good.
Very cool stuff, guys. Keep up the good work. Signing out for Wildcat TV, I'm Kaz Cherpak.
Wow, they are poets and we all know it.
Let's whip into a commercial.
More. You're doing great. You look amazing.
The Egg White Grill, so you can bring on the day.
Hey Wildcats, Matt Mitchell down here at Culvers. Welcome back to another school year. It's gonna be a great year. Have you ever wondered why things taste so amazing when you come to Culvers? It's because it's fresh. We make it just for you. We're making things literally. When you say, I want a burger, someone starts making a burger. When you want French fries, someone starts cooking French fries. We also make fresh frozen custard throughout the day. It's always within an hour of fresh when you eat it. Not something that's been packed and sitting around a freezer forever. It's fresh, it's delicious, it's so creamy. Makes you just want to come right now, doesn't it? Well, come see us at Culvers. We'll be here waiting.
Welcome back. What's our next story about?
1010000001000.
Look at all that green. Look at all those zeros and ones. All that code. All of that hacking. All of which I know absolutely nothing about. So let's ask someone who does, shall we?
So a few weeks ago, we had a group of brilliant coders here in our school, and Billy, you want to explain what you guys did at KC?
Yeah, so I was in particular part of the Python group. Python is a computer language, basically a way to communicate with computers in something close to natural language. I competed with two other guys, Sloan and Connor, and we basically just solved problems, tried to devise a solution in Python to solve them.
So when you're hacking, what type of how exactly do they work this like hacking contest that you do?
Yeah, so it's not quite hacking. There's a difference between hacking and programming. Programming is more creating a solution, while hacking is more trying to get into information that you shouldn't have access to. And so we were doing programming. And basically the way they set it up is they gave us, I believe it was 9 problems of varying difficulty. And for each problem that you completed, you got a point. And at the end of it, the team that got the most points in the quickest amount of time was declared the winner.
I think my final question I have for you is, how'd you guys do?
So we ended up taking, I believe it was like 12th place out of 27 schools. So we didn't do well enough to get a trophy or anything. But relative to the experience that everyone had, I think that we did really well. We outperformed some people who were much more experienced than us. And ultimately we showed up and we did better than most of the competition, so I'd consider that a win.
Well, awesome. And thank you for joining me. This is Ben Campbell, signing out for Wildcat TV.
101001010.
There are a lot of different opportunities for summer school this year, more than just your ordinary classes.
River will fill you in.
Kinsey!
What?
Did you take that picture in your car?
Yeah?
That's distracted driving. Tim and Hannah are going to teach you a lesson.
You ready to go to Chipotle?
Wait, bro. Miss Knutson had some things to say about distracted driving.
We better still go get Chipotle.
The Blue Springs School District has decided next week will be a week that we focus on distracted driving. More than 3,000 teenagers are killed every year due to distracted driving. It is taken over as the leading cause, overpassing drunk driving as a cause for teenage death in the United States. So starting off on Monday, we will have a wrecked car that has been involved in a teenage distracted driving accident. It'll be displayed out on Ashton Drive for people to drive by and see. We'll have different clubs that will be promoting a different type of distracted driving every week as kind of a public service announcement. On Wednesday, the Missouri Highway Patrol will be here to do 2 school-wide assemblies. That is something that is put on by the Highway Patrol, and Sergeant Jeff Jewell is the one that's been coordinating that. And then in the evening of the 27th, we will have a community event at the Freshman Center. It is an event that is focused on parents and things that they can do to help teenagers that are just starting to drive or in that permit process. So it's a really good thing. They had it at Grain Valley a couple weeks ago, and so the district felt like that was something that we wanted to focus on.
Ready?
Yeah.
Seatbelts.
Check.
Radio down.
Check.
Phones away.
Check. Now we can go to Chipotle.
Finally.
Signing off for Wildcat TV, I'm Tim Schweitzer.
And I'm Hannah Young. And make sure to check back next week for another distracted driving.
Man, I learned so much. I'll be safe from now on. Commercials.
Are you tired of all your blank t-shirts and lacking a unique graphic t-shirt? If you are, you should stop by Big Frog and grab a one-of-a-kind custom shirt. Big Frog is a fun place where you can get any amount of shirts with any type of color, design, and style. With their high-end printing tech and water-based ink, you can create a design that won't ever peel or fade. Clubs and teams can also work with some awesome in-store designers to make shirts that can be sold online. Come on down to Big Frog at 20100 East Jackson Drive, where fun is always celebrated.
We're back, and Gherkin is also back with another student spotlight.
Yes!
Okay. Hey Wildcats, I'm Gherkin and I'm back with another student spotlight. And I'm here with my new friend Cody. What grade are you in, Cody?
I am a senior.
You're a senior? What are some things you like to do in your free time?
Reading and doing camp with my scout troop.
You like to go camping with the scout troop. Can you tell me a little bit about that? What do you like to do?
Camping, helping the younger scouts.
You been any cool places camping?
We've been to the Omaha Zoo, where we slept in the shark tank they had there.
Wow, is that scary? I would be scared, I'm not gonna lie. Who is your favorite superhero?
Captain America.
Captain America? What do you think of the new Marvel movies? The Infinity War?
That was a really good one.
Really good one? You like the Marvel franchise? I like it too. What is your favorite food?
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf? Wow. I don't think I've ever gotten an answer that was something like that. Do you have like any home cooked meatloaf, or you like to get it from someplace?
My grandpa makes a really good meatloaf.
Oh, nice. What is one thing that you want the school to know about you? Anything at all.
I am an Eagle Scout.
You are an Eagle Scout. Wow. Is that like a high honor?
The highest rank you go into Boy Scouts, and only 1 out of 10 boys actually reach that rank.
Dang. So that's pretty good. Good job. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
If someone sees you in the hallway, what would you want them to say or do?
Just say hi.
Say hi? Awesome. That sounds good. Cody, thank you so much for joining me today. I had a really fun time. Did you have fun?
Yep.
I'm glad. Signing out for Wildcat TV, I'm Gherkin, and remember, it's a great day to be Wildcat.
There's a group of future engineer women who did some amazing things. Sky has more.
Who run the world? That's right, it's girls, especially this group of girls who recently competed to win a $1,000 grant to help influence young girls for their love of engineering.
So me and a group of girls, as well as a few guys, were a part of a SWE design lab. And what that was we had to create a community event that would solve a community issue as well as bring girls into engineering. The design lab involved creating a proposal that we had to submit that had to describe what we were doing, what issue we were solving, and how engineering can solve the issue. And we won $1,000 to now implement this project. And we're really excited about this. We didn't know we'd make it this far. We weren't expecting to win $1,000 this fast. So it was really cool. And we're really excited to implement a project around the end of May for middle school and elementary girls. I hope that you can introduce your girls to engineering as well on this day. We will have an online forum that we will hopefully get to you guys soon.
We hope to see your little siblings at this event sometime later in May. More information will be available soon. Signing off for Wildcat TV, I'm Sky Sherwood.
Wow! Sports!
It's baseball season. Let's go to Brady with the details.
We have a lot of potential to be a great team. We just need to get our hitting together. We've been doing a lot of inside work and haven't been able to get on the field that much. Once we progress a little bit more throughout the season, we should be pretty good.
Last season, we were pretty good. We were a really young team. In our top 6, 2 of our players were juniors. It was me and Jayvon, and then the other 4 were actually sophomores. Then we had 1 senior on our team. So we were a really young team. So we weren't that great, but we had a few conference wins. This year, everyone's coming back, and we got some new players, and I think we're going to be really good. Just a matter of winning the matches when we need to. Really excited for this season. Love being able to go out there and play with everyone, and it's a lot of fun.
Let's go, Ryan, Matt.
So I'm really excited for this year's track season because we have a lot of girls who like to work really hard, and we recently had UCM and we all had a lot of fun, and I just can't wait to have fun with them.
This year I feel like we'll do pretty good. Our 4x4 can be pretty good. I feel like we can win state or be top 3 for sure. I just like the environment of our track team with Coach Cusack and Coach Lesser and Coach Johnson, Coach Gallick, and just all those guys just around us, like motivating us to do good for our track team. I came here from my freshman year in Blue Springs and just started running track, and I've liked it ever since. So.
Last season was not very good. Our record wasn't amazing, but this year we're off to a pretty good start. The girls bond a lot more this year, and we all work together pretty well. We're all a bunch of hard workers, so I think this upcoming season will be a success.
Sports means it's spring. Spring means grass. Grass means lawn. Jayvon on the lawn!
Hey Wildcats, it's the first day of spring, and we back with another segment of Jayvon on the Line. As you know, spring break was 2 weeks ago, so I'm just gonna go around asking you what you did over spring break. Well, what are some things you guys did over spring break?
Slept. Watched some movies.
Nothing. Sounds like a lot of boring stuff to me.
I went to Disney World with my choir, and I lost my voice.
From yelling?
Yeah.
Don't yell. What are some things you guys did over spring break?
Slept in. Same thing.
It was rainy, so I mean, like.
It was pretty great, yeah.
So what'd you do in the rain?
I took my shoes off and my socks and I.
Okay, come on, let's go. How'd you feel about the weather over spring break?
Oh, it was beautiful, like you.
What are some things you did over spring break?
Nothing, and work.
So like, you couldn't like go hang out with friends or nothing?
I mean, I did, but not often.
So not nothing. What are some things you guys did over spring break?
Absolutely nothing. Practice, actually.
Practice for what?
Track.
You fast?
Kind of.
That's enough. What are some things, legal things that you guys did over spring break?
I just hung out with friends. Me too, I hung out with her.
What did you do?
I hung out with them.
What are some things you did over spring break?
Baseball.
Just baseball? Like, did you play it or like?
Yeah, I'll play baseball.
How'd you guys feel about the weather over spring break? What are some things you guys did over spring break?
Redid our house.
Redid? So spring cleaning? When's the first day of spring?
Ask her.
First day of spring?
Me? No, it's today.
What'd you do over spring break?
You know, hang out with friends and ate food.
So you went to school?
No, I didn't go to school.
I mean, you eat and hang out with friends at school, right?
No.
So like, she not your friend?
No.
So if spring was replaced with winter and winter was replaced for spring, what season would it be?
Winter.
Question. What are some legal things you did over spring break?
Some what?
Legal things you did over spring break.
I slept.
You didn't like go like exercise or anything?
I mean, I did play basketball quite a bit.
So you didn't just sleep. So you just lied to me.
Max got the sauce.
I hope you enjoyed your spring break. Maybe next year we can get some better weather. But that concludes this segment of Jayvon On The Line. Signing off for Wildcat TV, I'm Jayvon McKinney.
Well, that's it for this episode.
And remember, it's a great day to be a Wildcat.
Yay.